The next word is firstly. Firstly means the first point or reason in a list of things. Firstly, we need to finish our homework. This means the first thing we should do is complete our homework. Firstly, I want to thank everyone for coming. This means the first thing I will do is say thank you to everyone here. Firstly, the room must be cleaned before guests arrive. This means cleaning the room is the first step before the guests come. The next word is fisherman. Fisherman means a person who catches fish for a living or as a hobby. The fisherman caught a big tuna yesterday. This means the man who fishes got a large tuna fish yesterday. Many fishermen go out early in the morning. This means people who catch fish usually start their work early in the day. My grandfather was a fisherman all his life. This means my grandfather spent his whole life catching fish. The next phrase is fit in with something. Fit in with something means to match or go well with a group or situation. She tried to fit in with her new classmates. This means she tried to act like others in her new class. This color doesn't fit in with the rest of the design. This means the color does not look good with the other parts of the design. He didn't fit in with the team's style. This means he didn't match how the team usually plays. The next phrase is fix something onto. Fix something onto means to attach one thing firmly to another. He fixed the poster onto the wall. This means he put the poster on the wall so it stays in place. She fixed a camera onto her bike. This means she put a camera on her bike so it stays there. They fixed a new sign onto the door. This means they put a sign on the door and made sure it doesn't fall. The next phrase is fix something to. Fix something to means to fasten one thing to another surface or object. He fixed a light to the ceiling. This means he attached the light to the ceiling so it stays there. She fixed her name tag to her shirt. This means she attached her name tag onto her shirt. The builder fixed the shelf to the wall. This means the shelf was attached strongly to the wall. The next phrase is fix something under. Fix something under means to attach something so it stays beneath another thing. He fixed a light under the cupboard. This means he attached a light below the cupboard. They fixed the drawer under the table. This means the drawer was attached to the bottom side of the table. She fixed a heater under her desk. This means she put a heater below her desk and made sure it stayed there. The next word is fixed. Fixed means not moving or not able to change. The price is fixed and cannot be changed. This means the price stays the same and won't change. He stared at the screen with a fixed gaze. This means he looked at the screen without moving his eyes. The table was fixed to the floor. This means the table was attached to the floor and cannot be moved. The next word is flame. Flame means the bright, hot part of fire. The flame from the candle lit up the room. This means the fire from the candle made the room bright. He watched the flames in the fireplace. This means he looked at the fire burning inside the fireplace. The paper burned quickly in the flame. This means the paper caught fire and was destroyed by the flame. The next word is flash. Flash means a sudden, quick light or appearance. There was a flash of lightning in the sky. This means a bright light from lightning appeared very quickly. He took a photo with a flash. This means the camera gave a bright light when taking the picture. She saw a flash of anger in his eyes. This means his eyes showed anger for a very short moment. The next word is flexibility. Flexibility means the ability to bend easily or to change and adapt. Yoga helps improve body flexibility. This means doing yoga makes the body easier to bend and move. Her job allows some flexibility in working hours. This means her job lets her change her working hours if needed. Flexibility is important in problem solving. This means being able to change ideas helps solve problems better. The next word is flexible. Flexible means able to bend easily or to change and adapt easily. She is very flexible and can touch her toes. This means her body can bend easily so she can reach her toes. We need a flexible plan for the weekend. This means the plan should be easy to change if needed. My schedule is flexible on Fridays. This means I can change my plans easily on Fridays. The next word is fluency. Fluency means the ability to speak or write a language easily and smoothly. She speaks English with great fluency. This means she speaks English easily and well. Fluency takes time and practice to develop. This means it takes effort and time to speak a language well. His fluency in Spanish helped him get the job. This means his good Spanish skills helped him be hired. The next word is fluent. Fluent means able to speak a language easily and correctly. He is fluent in 3 languages. This means he can speak 3 languages very well. She became fluent after living in France for a year. This means she spoke French well after spending a year there. My teacher is fluent in English and Chinese. This means my teacher can speak both English and Chinese easily. The next word is fluently. Fluently means in a smooth and easy way, especially when speaking. She can speak German fluently. This means she speaks German in a smooth and natural way. He answered the questions fluently. This means he gave his answers clearly and without trouble. Children often learn to speak fluently by listening. This means kids learn to speak well by hearing others. The next phrase is focus something on somebody. Focus something on somebody means to give most attention or effort to a particular person. The teacher focused her attention on the new student. This means the teacher paid special attention to the new student. The coach focused his training on the youngest players. This means the coach gave most of his training time to the youngest players. The camera focused on the actor during the scene. This means the camera kept the actor clearly in view. The next phrase is focus something upon something. Focus something upon something means to direct attention or effort toward a specific thing. The study focused upon climate change. This means the study was mainly about climate change. The company focused its efforts upon improving customer service. This means the company worked hard mainly to make customer service better. The speech focused upon the importance of education. This means the speech was mainly about how important education is. The next phrase is follow up something or follow something up. Follow up something or follow something up means to more actions related to something done earlier. She followed up the email with a phone call. This means after sending an email, she also made a call. The doctor followed up the treatment with a checkup. This means the doctor checked the patient again after giving treatment. We need to follow up this lead to get more information. This means we should take more action to learn more from this clue. The next word is following. Following means coming after or as a result of something. Following the storm, many roads were closed. This means the roads were closed after the storm happened. The following day, they returned home. This means they went back home on the next day. Following the instructions, he fixed the machine. This means he repaired the machine by doing what the instructions said. The next word is fond. Fond means liking someone or something a lot. She is fond of reading novels. This means she really enjoys reading books. He is very fond of his little sister. This means he loves and cares about his sister a lot. They are fond of walking in the park. This means they like going for walks in the park. The next word is foolish. Foolish means not wise or sensible. It was foolish to forget your keys at home. This means it was a silly mistake to leave the keys behind. She made a foolish decision without thinking. This means her choice was not smart or careful. Don't be foolish. Wear a coat in cold weather. This means you should be wise and wear a coat when it's cold. The next word is foolishly. Foolishly means in a silly or unwise way. He foolishly spent all his money on games. This means he used his money in a silly way to buy games. She foolishly believed every word he said. This means she trusted him too easily without thinking. They foolishly ignored the warning signs. This means they didn't pay attention to danger and made a bad choice. The next phrase is for hours on end. For hours on end means for many hours without stopping. He played the guitar for hours on end. This means he kept playing the guitar for a long time without stopping. She talked on the phone for hours on end. This means she had a very long phone conversation. They studied for hours on end before the exam. This means they spent many hours studying without a break. The next phrase is for days on end. For days on end means for many days in a row. It rained for days on end last week. This means the rain didn't stop for several days. She worked for days on end to finish the project. This means she worked many days without rest. He stayed at home for days on end. This means he didn't go out for several days. The next phrase is for nothing. For nothing means without a good reason, result, or reward. I waited in line for nothing. This means I didn't get anything after waiting. All his hard work was for nothing. This means he worked hard but didn't succeed. They fought for nothing in the end. This means the fight had no real purpose or result. The next phrase is for once. For once means something different from the usual, often in a good way. For once he arrived on time. This means he is usually late, but this time he was not. Can you just listen to me for once? This means the speaker wants the other person to finally listen. For once, everything went as planned. This means things normally go wrong, but this time they didn't. The next phrase is for real. For real means true or serious, not a joke. Is this for real? This means the speaker wants to know if something is true or really happening. She said she's moving to Paris for real. This means she's not joking about moving. She really means it. That storm was scary, for real. This means the storm truly felt frightening. The next phrase is for some time. For some time means for a short or long period, but not exact. He's been feeling tired for some time. This means he has felt tired for a while now. They lived in Spain for some time. This means they stayed in Spain for a period of time. She hasn't called me for some time. This means it's been a while since she last called. The next phrase is for the moment. For the moment means for now, but it may change later. We'll stay here for the moment. This means we'll stay here now, but maybe not later. That's all the information we have for the moment. This means we only have this information now. More may come later. The plan is working well for the moment. This means the plan is okay now, but it may not last. The next phrase is for the sake of somebody. For the sake of somebody means to do something to help or protect a person. He stopped smoking for the sake of his children. This means he quit smoking because he wanted his children to be healthy. She worked extra hours for the sake of her team. This means she worked more to help her team. They stayed together for the sake of their parents. This means they didn't break up because they wanted to keep their parents happy. The next phrase is for the sake of something. For the sake of something means to do something to achieve or protect a goal, idea, or value. We must protect the forest for the sake of the environment. This means we need to save the forest to help the environment. He gave up fame for the sake of peace. This means he chose a quiet life instead of being famous. She spoke the truth for the sake of justice. This means she told the truth to support what is right. The next phrase is for somebody's sake. For somebody's sake means for the good or benefit of someone. Please stay quiet for the baby's sake. This means be quiet so the baby won't be disturbed. Let's end the argument for everyone's sake. This means stop fighting to help all people feel better. He tried to smile for his mother's sake. This means he smiled to make his mother feel happier. The next phrase is for something's sake. For something's sake means for the value or importance of something itself. He studies art for art's sake. This means he loves art and studies it just for its beauty, not for money or fame. She believes in honesty for honesty's sake. This means she values honesty because it is the right thing. They climbed the mountain for adventure's sake. This means they wanted the excitement of the adventure, not for any reward. The next word is forbid. Forbid means to say that something is not allowed. The school forbids smoking on campus. This means students and teachers are not allowed to smoke at school. Her religion forbids eating pork. This means her faith does not allow pork in the diet. They were forbidden to enter the room. This means they were told they could not go inside. The next word is force. Force means to make someone do something they don't want to do. He was forced to apologize. This means someone made him say sorry. They forced the door open. This means they used strength to open the door. She forced herself to stay calm. This means she tried very hard to stay calm even if it was difficult. The next phrase is forget it. Forget it means don't worry about it or never mind. I'll pay you back tomorrow. Forget it. This means B is saying it's okay and no need to pay. Sorry, I made a mistake. Forget it. It's not a big deal. This means B doesn't mind the mistake. Can you help me later? Forget it. I'll do it now. This means B changed their mind and will help right away. The next phrase is forgive me. Forgive me means asking someone not to be angry or upset because of something wrong or rude. Forgive me. I didn't mean to hurt you. This means the speaker is saying sorry for causing pain. Forgive me for being late. This means the person is asking for understanding because they arrived late. Please forgive me, I forgot your birthday. This means the speaker is sorry for not remembering the birthday. The next word is formal. Formal means following rules or customs, especially in dress, language, or behavior. He wore a formal suit to the wedding. This means he wore elegant clothes as expected for a special event. She gave a formal speech at the conference. This means her speech was serious and followed professional style. The letter was written in a formal tone. This means the letter used polite and official language. The next word is formerly. Formerly means in the past, but not now. He was formerly a teacher. This means he used to be a teacher, but isn't anymore. That building was formerly a hospital. This means it was a hospital in the past. She was formerly known as Miss Chen. This means people used to call her Miss Chen before. The next word is forthcoming. Forthcoming means something that is planned or expected soon. The forthcoming event will be held next week. This means the event is going to happen soon. She is excited about the forthcoming trip. This means she is looking forward to the trip that's coming soon. The manager gave no details about the forthcoming changes. This means he didn't explain the changes that will happen soon. The next word is fortunate. Fortunate means lucky or having good things happen. We were fortunate to catch the last bus. This means we were lucky to get on the bus before it left. She is fortunate to have such caring friends. This means she is lucky to be surrounded by kind people. He was fortunate enough to win the prize. This means he had the luck to win something. The next word is fortune. Fortune means a lot of money or good luck. He made a fortune in real estate. This means he earned a lot of money from selling property. She was born into a family of great fortune. This means her family has a lot of money or wealth. It was pure fortune that we met again. This means meeting again was lucky and unexpected. The next word is found. Found means to start or create something, usually an organization or institution. They found a charity to help poor children. This means they created a group to support children in need. The university was founded in 1850. This means that the school officially began in the year 1850. She hopes to found her own company someday. This means she wants to start a business in the future. The next word is fox. Fox means a wild animal with a long tail, pointed ears, and a sharp face, often known for being clever. The fox ran quickly through the forest. This means a wild animal with red or brown fur ran fast in the woods. We saw a fox near the farm last night. This means a fox came close to the farm recently. In many stories, the fox is clever and tricky. This means in books and tales, foxes are often shown as smart but sneaky animals. The next word is frankly. Frankly means honestly or directly without hiding the truth. Frankly, I don't like that movie. This means I'm being honest and saying I don't enjoy the movie. She spoke frankly about her problems. This means she talked openly and didn't hide anything. Frankly, you should try harder. This means I'm telling you directly that more effort is needed. The next word is freedom. Freedom means the right to do what you want without being controlled. They fought for freedom in their country. This means they wanted their nation to be free and independent. We enjoy the freedom to speak our minds. This means we can say what we think without fear. She values her freedom to travel. This means she enjoys being able to go wherever she wants. The next word is freely. Freely means without limits or control. The birds fly freely in the sky. This means the birds move wherever they want without being stopped. She speaks freely about her ideas. This means she shares her thoughts openly. They were allowed to move freely around the city. This means they could go anywhere they wanted without restriction. The next word is friendliness. Friendliness means being kind, warm, and welcoming to others. His friendliness made everyone feel comfortable. This means he was kind and helped others feel at ease. The staff showed great friendliness to the guests. This means the workers were warm and polite to visitors. Children often respond well to friendliness. This means kids like when people are kind to them. The next word is frighten. Frighten means to make someone feel scared. The loud noise frightened the baby. This means the baby got scared because of the sound. She was frightened by the dark room. This means the room with no light made her afraid. Don't frighten the dog, it might bite. This means don't scare the dog or it could react badly. The next phrase is from side to side. From side to side means moving left to right and back again. The boat rocked from side to side. This means the boat moved left and right in the water. He shook his head from side to side. This means he moved his head left and right, usually to say no. The tree swayed from side to side in the wind. This means the tree moved gently left and right because of the wind. The next phrase is from time to time. From time to time means sometimes, but not regularly. I call my grandparents from time to time. This means I call them occasionally, not every day. She visits her old school from time to time. This means she goes back to her school now and then. We eat out from time to time when we're too busy to cook. This means we sometimes go to restaurants instead of cooking at home. The next phrase is from nowhere. From nowhere means suddenly and without warning. The car came from nowhere and almost hit me. This means the car appeared very suddenly. A loud noise came from nowhere. This means the noise happened unexpectedly. He showed up from nowhere at the party. This means he arrived suddenly and no one expected him. The next phrase is out of nowhere. Out of nowhere means unexpectedly and suddenly, just like from nowhere. A storm came out of nowhere. This means the storm arrived suddenly without warning. She started laughing out of nowhere. This means she began laughing for no clear reason. The cat jumped out of nowhere and scared me. This means the cat suddenly appeared and frightened me. The next word is frost. Frost means a thin layer of ice that forms on surfaces when it's very cold. There was frost on the grass this morning. This means the grass was covered with a light layer of ice. The windows were covered in frost. This means the glass had a thin sheet of ice on it. Frost can damage plants in the garden. This means cold ice can harm or kill plants. The next word is frustration. Frustration means the feeling of being upset or annoyed when you can't do something. She felt frustration when her plan didn't work. This means she was upset because things didn't go as planned. Learning a new language can bring frustration. This means it can be hard and make you feel annoyed. He shouted in frustration after losing the game. This means he was angry because he failed. The next word is function. Function means the purpose or job that something is meant to do. The main function of a phone is to make calls. This means a phone is used mainly for calling. This button has no function. This means the button doesn't do anything. The heart's function is to pump blood. This means the heart's job is to move blood through the body. The next word is functional. Functional means working correctly or useful for a specific purpose. The car is old but still functional. This means the car works even though it's not new. We need a functional kitchen to cook meals. This means the kitchen should be in good working order. He wore a simple but functional backpack. This means the bag wasn't fancy, but it worked well. The next word is funeral. Funeral means a ceremony held after someone has died. They attended their grandmother's funeral last week. This means they went to the event held to remember their grandmother who passed away. The funeral was quiet and respectful. This means the ceremony was calm and full of respect. Many people cried during the funeral. This means a lot of people were sad and showed their feelings at the event. The next word is furious. Furious means extremely angry. She was furious when she found out the truth. This means she was very, very angry after learning what happened. He gave me a furious look. This means he looked at me with great anger. The manager was furious about the mistake. This means the boss was extremely upset because of the error. The next word is furiously. Furiously means in an angry or very energetic way. He shouted furiously at the driver. This means he yelled with strong anger. She worked furiously to finish the report. This means she worked very quickly and with great effort. The dog barked furiously at the stranger. This means the dog barked loudly and angrily. The next word is furthermore. Furthermore means in addition or also, used when giving extra information. The book is interesting. Furthermore, it's easy to read. This means the book is not only interesting, but also simple to understand. He's smart. Furthermore, he's kind. This means he is intelligent and also very nice. I'm too tired to go out. Furthermore, I have homework to do. This means I don't want to go out and I also have work to finish. The next word is gambling. Gambling means risking money on games or events to win more money. He lost a lot of money through gambling. This means he risked money and didn't win. Gambling can be fun, but also dangerous. This means it might be exciting, but it can lead to problems. She enjoys gambling at the casino. This means she likes playing games that involve betting money.